It's not obviously easy to be a pro athlete to get to that level, like getting to the NBA. That's one step. Then you got to get there and improve and make your mark on the league. I'm curious, like, what motivates you? Like, what keeps you going in the game of basketball?
I love basketball. So I mean, I've always had this infatuation with like being the best. I always wanted to be the best. I have a really, really hard time losing. Like as a kid, it was really, really bad. Like I lost, I couldn't, like I didn't talk for like an extended period of time, like tears, like all of it. Like my dad had to come in my room all the time and just turn my game off because I'd be crying, you know what I'm saying, losing all the time. And he'd just come and turn it off, like, you can turn this off, right? And then that would just make me cry more. But yeah, no, I've just always hated losing. So I think just like this obsession of like being the best, like I want to win and I want to, be the best at what I do. I put a lot of time into it. So like this is it's not my life, but it's a big part of it. So, I think that's a main factor of it. And obviously there's the financial part, and,
Sure.
whatever that is what it is.
Yeah.
I have the ability to take care of my family now, which is awesome. But, I think the good part to look at with the financial side is being able to give back to my community. My people and my community mean the world to me. So being able to do that, playing a child's game means the absolute world to me. So, I think there's a lot of different factors, but more than anything, just my love for the game of basketball.
So yeah, you're a hooper, and you obviously are watching film. But I'm curious, with your film, what's been the biggest difference between college and now your NBA rookie season? And also, how did you go back and watch some of those losses from this last season, especially the 9-game losing streak and everything? Sometimes that could be emotionally deflating as well.
Yeah. I think to answer the first part of your question, it's just paying attention to the same details, right? You got to be detail oriented for me to look at it the right way. The NBA is very much so a copycat league in the sense of everybody runs the same things. They just call it different things, but everybody runs the same thing. In college, it's a little different because you got teams that, might run the flex, might they don't want to go 5 out. They got we play Kansas, they got 2 bigs. So they're just trying to get to the high-low action with 2 bigs. Where in the NBA, it's a lot of, basically everybody runs 5 out. That's just how it is in this day and age. So it's just paying attention to stuff like that and just the little wrinkles. Everybody does little things different that can change things. You know what I'm saying? Obviously the players are great, but the Bucks might run the same action different than us or something like that, that I pay attention to little things like that and what they're calling it and how they're executing it. And like just picking the minds of great guys like CP and great minds that they pick up on little things. So just seeing what they're seeing, that's the biggest thing. And then the second part of your question was, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Emotionally deflating, I know how much you hate losing. So then after, just some losing streaks in your rookie year, what was it like watching the film after some of those games?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard. It wasn't easy. I don't think my sophomore year, we didn't have a very good year. But I felt like, I was hurt for a lot of the year and, but still, I was still diving into a lot of stuff during my sophomore year, but obviously never have lost, like this. I think part of it, obviously playing more games, but just losing, a decent amount. But I think that's just, you got to take that as learning, right? You got to look at it the right way. If you look at it the wrong way, this year it could really eat at you. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to learn that early because losing a little bit early in the season, like coming home, don't want to talk to my brothers, don't want to talk to my girl, just want to lay down with my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like just stuff. But as the year went on, it just became like, okay, like you got to learn from things like that. And obviously there were hard times. I would say the hardest time losing by 49 to Utah. That was, I never experienced anything like that, but that was like something for me that was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like there's work to do. Like you can't look at it like, oh man, we're so bad. You know what I mean? Like sit here and cry or anything like that. Like there ain't nobody coming to save us, save me, save this, us as a team. So, we got to put our big boy pants on, get after it the right way and turn things around. So I think that's just a part of it. That's just part of the growth.
So when you're watching like playoff games, because I'm sure you're watching all the playoff games and finals, like you're probably watching like how they're running stuff too, right? Like, is that how your brain works when you're watching games? You're literally looking at everything from like, all right, this is how they're defending the pick and roll. This is what this spot that this guy gets the ball. Like, are you looking at all that stuff?
Yeah, for sure. I think you got to, right? It's hard not to. I just text back and forth with other people that I know are looking at it the same way I am.
Yeah.
Me and Coach Walton, we text back and forth a lot. Coach Gentry, Harrison, Fox, just other guys. That what I'm seeing, what I'm seeing is working successful for guys. Sometimes we'll text about what's not working, what needs to be changed. I think just paying attention to little things like that, and being around other good basketball minds, I think helps me a lot.